This is why you have a trailer.
You backpack either when it is dry or when it's snowing.
Not
Backpacking in the rain is never ideal.
That just means fun.
I'm Melissa, and this is Jeremy. Just two parents in the midst of a pandemic trying to figure it out. Come figure it out with us. Never underestimate the power of this.
Is this thing on? Okay, we're recording. Hey, so I want to make this video to show you a little bit about what happened to us on our first trip out in our trailer. First mistake was going too far from home. I would say when you are taking your first trip out, stay somewhere close to home. I'll just give you what happened to us in a nutshell. We go to use the toilet the first night, and right away I knew something was not quite right, and I ignored it because when I flushed the toilet, the water was just spewing everywhere. Well, no regulator, very strong water, and we woke up the next morning in so much water all over the floor, all under our beautiful new flooring we had just installed. That goes on to my next tip. Take the travel trailer out a little bit, take the RV out a little bit, have a little bit of fun before you decide you're gonna pour a bunch of money, a bunch of time, a bunch of energy into making it cute, when that doesn't matter. What matters is spending time with your family, getting out in nature, unplugging. That's it. That's all that matters. Have a good time. It doesn't matter that it's cute. So those would be my 3 tips to you, is go with experienced friends, somewhere kind of close to home, and don't spend all your time and money right away into remodeling it. Just take it out and learn it, make all the mistakes, so that once you know it well, once you've got all those mistakes under your belt, then you can invest some time and money and energy into new flooring after you've survived your first flood or two. But we wanted to show you kind of what happened and take you through how we troubleshot it, and help you so hopefully you don't make the same mistakes we did.
Hey Jeremy, what's that you have in your hand?
This is our drinkable water hose for bringing water into the RV when you have full hookups.
And what else is on there?
This little gauge here, we came to find out that it is not just a water filter, but also a water regulator. Why
Mind
might that
blown.
be important? Well, not every campsite has the same water pressure. So the girls continued to use the restroom, flushing it and water shooting out. No big deal, a little bit of water, right? Next morning I wake up, and as I'm walking to make coffee for my wife,
Me.
Yes, my socks are wet. I'm thinking, why are my socks wet? I look down at the new cork flooring that we just installed, and there is water coming up through the seams as I'm walking to the kitchen.
All because of why?
We were missing the pressure regulator / water filter on the RV. So all night while we were sleeping in Yosemite, the water was leaking into the RV. Great morning, right?
Great morning. How do we fix it?
So, initially we turned off the water. I gotta say, it's critical to know your RV inside and out, because when a problem happens, you want to be able to fix it as soon as possible.
So let's show us how you fixed it. Hey, check out that linoleum. Linoleum.
Here's what our floor used to look like.
Hold on, let me
We still have
bump
some
up
of
my
that.
ISO.
Can I have an Uncrustable?
You want an Uncrustable? Harper, say hi.
Hi.
You want an Uncrustable?
Yes.
Yes, Uncrustables.
Can I have it?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Back to the. So this is what the cork flooring
So
used
that's
to
what's
look
left
like.
of our cork flooring.
We just left the slide, but
Now we went back to the linoleum.
sweet
All
linoleum.
the rest of the cork flooring had to be thrown out. So, coming back to the bedroom, we discovered the problem. By the way, we switched out the mattress from a ginormous 12-inch mattress, felt very claustrophobic, to a gel memory foam mattress that is only 5 inches, gaining quite a bit of room, and it ended up being super comfortable. Highly recommended.
Where'd you get it from?
Look for it in the description below, and we'll provide a link.
It was so cheap.
So,
You have a flashlight?
Listen, I always have a flashlight.
You do always have a flashlight.
Come on. Do you even know me?
I wouldn't have asked you that if I didn't know the answer. Okay, let's see it.
So, crawling back here, we discovered that all these really lightweight and expensive plastic fittings had been overloaded by the high water pressure coming from the connections at the RV site, and it was leaking all over here all night, seeping forward underneath the bed into all of our previous cork flooring and all the way to the front of this RV where the kitchen was, where I was attempting to make coffee. Make sure your pressure regulator is connected and you're not overloading your system. So now our friend Willie got us a backup regulator. So now we have 2 regulators, just in case.
I think everybody needs a Willy. Huh. Would you say that?
So many jokes. I don't even know where to go with that. So, back to our regulator here. I like to keep this closed on both ends, so when I store it in the back, no water leaks out from the hose. Nice closed system. And then here is our backup pressure regulator. So if you've got a tight spot to get to, it really helps to get in there. And then I also added this short flex hose to get into those tight spots. So this would actually connect to the hose bib, and then this line runs into the RV, making for a perfect connection.
I like a perfect connection.
Like us.
Yeah, like us.
Oh, that's bad. That's
This
very
is cheesy.
but
We gotta cut that one.
maybe.
You know I'm
Maybe
gonna
not.
leave it in. No? Okay. Top 3 tips. 1, 2, 3, go. For newbies. Like us.
Travel with an experienced friend a few times. They'll know things that you would have never thought of. Ask lots of questions and have a good toolkit, because you never know what will happen. And we will explore our toolkit in a future video.
Stagecoach
And I hope to God they tell me wrong. And I hope to God they tell me wrong. 'Cause I can't be who